We set out to conquer the Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail, but nothing could have prepared us for what day one had in store. Just days after a violent storm ripped through Arkansas, we were met with deep, fast-moving water crossings, slick rock climbs, and washed-out trails that pushed our Jeeps and our nerves to the edge. What started out as a trail ride quickly turned into a true test of grit, gear, and guts, and this was only the beginning. We are here at Hector, Arkansas, at a place called The Store, which is the last gas station before you enter into the Ozarks on the south entrance. We are doing the Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail this weekend, and we are super excited. We're actually running it backwards, starting at the south point and then running up to the Buffalo River to the north point. It does make me a bit worried though, because we're running this in April. And if you know anything about Arkansas in April, it's when they get the heaviest rain. They've had tornadoes and flooding throughout this entire last 3 days. They actually said that they've had more rain in the last 3 days than they did January, February, and March at the beginning of this year collectively. So I'm a little bit nervous to see what some of the bigger water crossings, the Big Piney and Buffalo River, look like, and they may not even be passable, but we are going to give it our best shot. You guys come along with us on this adventure of the Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail. This is something that we've been planning for about a year now, and we've really wanted to come out here and do this trail. We're super excited. So like and subscribe and ring the bell to Road Rash Off-Road YouTube, because you're not going to want to miss this Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail series. Let's get it. All right, so we just got here to the trailhead at the south entrance of the Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail. We're going to go ahead and air down and disconnect sway bars and just make it a really comfortable ride for the week. So day one, here we go. We are aired down, we are disconnected, and we are off on day one of the Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail. Here we go. All right, we got a couple down trees here from the storm. We're gonna have to move these so that we can get the Jeeps through. And then we've got like this little one on the ground here. We can kind of try to push that one out of the way. You're good. So I kind of figured we would probably be playing the cleanup crew today, since that storm literally just came through about 3 days ago. There's going to be a lot of downed trees around here, and we're obliged to be able to bring some chainsaws out here, clear the roads out, and man, this place is beautiful. We're only at day one. Whatever you want to call them, are so freaking cool. You can tell too that because of the storms, they were probably all full of water just about 3 days ago. Okay, we got another water crossing here, and they use the road rash Jeep as a test dummy because I have a snorkel and nobody else does. So it seems road rash made it just fine. I think everybody else is going to give it a go. And action! Up here is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful. It's like a pearl blue color or something. It's just, this place is amazing. Off we go. These river crossings are definitely deeper than what we have over in Georgia, but I love it. I can't really judge where the normal level is for the river. Pretty sure this is not it, but which makes me nervous about some of the bigger rivers. We're at this little V-notch section on the trail. This like really washed out, so we're having a issue getting up here. Let's check out what these guys are doing. I think he's sitting on a shot. Trail was really difficult. That washout, everybody was getting hung up on it. We were getting hung up on our diffs, on our shock plates, everything. Man, this is like some badge of honor kind of trails right here. Trails back here are super tight, at least on day one in the southern part. I don't know many full-size rigs unless you don't like your paint job. I don't know how many full-size rigs could actually make it through here and look the same on the way out. We're off of that first aggressive trail, but now we are on kind of like a main forest dirt road, so we're able to catch up a little bit of time. It's probably about 5 o'clock and the sun is starting to get dark in the mountains, so we're going to need to try to make some time up and make it to camp. Turned off on this next turn to come back down south on the Ozark Overlanding Adventure Trail. Every trail that we've turned off on have been super interesting, really tight, almost like a rocky. Oh, what is this? I think we're about to get flexy.
Sideways up here.
Hey, look, there's the ground.
Hang on, let me close my mirror.
There we go. Oh, man. I think my mirror's about to come off. Woo! I'm gonna try to stay as far driver as I can, but my Jeep is pretty wide. I think it's gonna slide down in there. There's a lot of sketchy part on this trail. A lot of rock drop-offs. Some that has literally put me into the side of the wall.
Like Audrey said, it sounds like she's going to have to get new tires, new fenders, and new steps.
I haven't seen any of this on any of the overlanding videos that I've watched online. At, I think it's the Norfolk Bayou, something like that, river, and we're supposed to be crossing and going that way, but the current is fast and the water levels are up a lot, so I don't know that we're going to be able to cross here. Unfortunately, this is going to be a nightmare for all of us if we try to do that. We're supposed to cross right here and go across here and then over there, but there's no way that we're going to be able to get through this. The water levels are too high and the water is moving way too fast. Okay, so change of plans. There's a large campsite right here next to the North Fork, Illinois Bayou, the river that we couldn't cross, and it's about 6:30 or 7. We could either push on and probably have to find a campsite in about an hour because we're losing sunlight, or just post up here. So this is an awesome campsite, big enough to hold all of us. We got 8 Jeeps and plenty of room for all of these Jeeps. And look at our view. We're going to get to sleep listening to this sound of the running water tonight. So we're going to go ahead and set up camp and just hang out here tonight, and we'll wake up bright and early and jump back on the OOAT. So this is a really nice big campsite, and it's right next to the river here. You know I like to sleep next to the water, but the sound of that is going to be so beautiful tonight. I'm going to walk around and just show you the camp. It's so big. Right here we have Dave and Sarah Sneed. They just bought this Gladiator. This is their first kind of trip to take it on. They've got another JL at home. So super excited to see them actually wheeling this thing this weekend. Over here we have Anthony and Marie Wilson. Marie's got the red JL there, and then Anthony's got this Overlander here, the Gladiator. Seen that thing at so many overlanding trips, and that thing is decked out and super nice. We got this great little community area right in the middle of everything, and then over here we have the Gangloff family. Audrey's got the JK right there. Miles and Vincent and Gwendolyn have this Mag 2 Adventures JK. Love wheeling with these guys. They go hard when it's time to go hard. Yummy. Oh yes. Got some carrots and some potatoes, some meat. That is a great beef stew. Oh yeah. Look at that. That looks great. That's gonna be good tonight. Oh my goodness.
It's so cool. It really is.
Like dirt bikes?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're both like multi-purpose. All right, reconfiguration on this one here.
So we had a great night tonight, just sitting around chatting and talking, having some great dinner by the campfire. We're about to turn in, get some rest. We got a really busy day to play catch up tomorrow.